And what of the Prime Minister race in the UK? What are the latest updates on that?
Well, they say a week is a long time in politics. They used to say a week is a long time in politics 20, 30 years ago. Right? And then with the advent of technology and Twitter and all of these instant messaging applications, a day became a long time in politics. A lot would happen within such a short time frame. And we've still got the best part of a month to go before the results are announced. And between now and then, we have the hottest summer. We have one of the most severe economic crises. The pressure is mounting on a daily basis for the system to produce a leader. And yet the system is not noticing it. It's almost like Westminster's bubble. They're playing this student union election sort of campaigning. Universities, you have students and societies who organize their elections. It seems to be that Westminster is doing that, and the whole nation is on hold. So I'd be very surprised if this went the whole distance and the nation had to wait for 80,000 people to make a choice? The results are not out until September the 5th. So that's a long, long time for a nation to wait, especially under these circumstances. Within that time frame, as I say, we have the best part of a month to go yet. I think we've probably got about 5 weeks now. But in that time frame, the two candidates are being subjected to unholy scrutiny. Every word, every gesture, every facial expression, what they're wearing, the length of Rishi Sunak's trousers, the color of his socks, everything is being commented upon. I don't think there has been ever a time when politicians were scrutinized as much as they are. Every word they have ever spoken is now being interpreted and reinterpreted. I remember in the French Revolution, Cardinal Robespierre, in fact, not Cardinal Richelieu, he said, bring me 4 sentences, any 4 sentences written by any person, and I will find them guilty. Okay, and the press seems to be operating under Cardinal Richelieu's philosophy, which is hound, pick, scratch, scrape, do everything possible to tear these poor people down, and then let's see who will survive. I have never seen such a vicious journey. Of the two, I think it's becoming apparent that Rishi is actually made of sterner stuff. He's certainly more resolute. He's certainly more stable. He's a better and stronger debater. Boris Johnson's biggest strength was his capacity to debate in the House of Commons, no matter what was happening. And it is a gladiatorial exchange that's occurring now. Liz Truss, I think, is losing credibility. The image that she was presenting is now cracking a little. We're going to end up with some very tribal decisions, I think, to be honest. In 5 weeks, we will see all of the fancy, what are the policies? What's his policy on the fisheries? What's his policy on nuclear deterrent? All of those sorts of conventional conversations, they will all have disappeared by then. And people will get back, I feel, to their tribal loyalties. And if they get back to their tribal loyalties, then I think we will see Rishi possibly unsuccessful at this time and Liz being selected. I don't think that's a bad thing, though. I think, bearing in mind there's an election in only 2 years' time, even if Rishi is not successful, his footprint in the nation, in the Conservative Party, has now been established. He has got a very strong presence. And sooner or later, I think he will come to the front. So for us, as Punjabi says, dono haathon mein laddu, right? It doesn't matter who will win, we will win sooner or later.
Thank you for those insights.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.